Have you ever wondered how some people seem to effortlessly balance deep empathy with a strong sense of independence? If you're a Sigma empath, you've likely experienced the challenge of feeling everything around you while also needing to protect your own peace. But here's the secret: finding balance and peace is the key to your success. In today's video, we're diving into how Sigma empaths manage their emotional depth, set boundaries, and create a life of fulfillment without losing themselves in the process. If you've ever struggled to find your center in a world that pulls on your energy, stay tuned. This is for you. The unique blend of Sigma and Empath traits. Sigma empaths are truly a rare breed, and what makes them so unique is the combination of two powerful traits: deep empathy and strong independence. On one hand, they feel everything. They're in tune with other people's emotions, able to understand and connect with the deepest parts of others. They feel for others in a way that most people don't, often absorbing the emotional weight of those around them without even realizing it. But on the other hand, Sigma empaths are inherently independent. They crave solitude and need time alone to recharge, process their emotions, and recalibrate. This need for space isn't because they don't care, but because they understand that in order to help others, they first need to protect their own energy. It's a delicate balance. Being able to feel deeply for others while also recognizing when it's time to step back and create that necessary emotional distance. This combination of traits gives Sigma empaths a powerful ability. They can understand people profoundly and offer support and wisdom, but they also know how to maintain boundaries and avoid emotional burnout. It's like having a superpower that allows them to connect on a deep level while also protecting their own peace and clarity. Why balance is key for Sigma empaths. For Sigma empaths, balance isn't just a nice idea, it's a necessity. Without it, they can quickly feel drained, overwhelmed, and emotionally exhausted. They have this unique ability to empathize deeply with others, but if they don't balance that giving with self-care, it can take a serious toll on their well-being. It's easy for Sigma empaths to get caught up in the needs of others. They naturally want to help, understand, and support those around them. But the truth is, constantly pouring your energy into others without filling your own cup is a recipe for burnout. When Sigma empaths neglect to nurture themselves, whether emotionally, mentally, or physically, they can become overwhelmed by the emotional weight they absorb from those around them. This is where the balance comes in. Sigma empaths know that they can't keep giving if they don't take time to recharge, whether it's taking time for solitude, engaging in self-care practices, or setting boundaries with people. They must prioritize their own emotional health. This balance allows them to give their best to others without losing themselves in the process. When they nurture themselves, they can offer their energy to others from a place of strength, not exhaustion. Setting healthy boundaries. One of the most important secrets to a Sigma empath's success is their ability to set strong boundaries. While they feel deeply for others and want to help, Sigma empaths understand a powerful truth: they can't pour from an empty cup. If they don't take care of themselves first, they risk becoming emotionally drained and ultimately unable to support anyone else. Setting boundaries isn't about shutting people out or being cold. It's about protecting their own emotional well-being. Sigma empaths know that in order to continue being the supportive, caring person they are, they have to clearly define what's acceptable and what's not. Whether it's in relationships, work, or everyday life, they make sure they communicate their limits and they stick to them. Since this isn't easy. Many times, Sigma empaths feel the weight of others' emotions and may feel guilty about saying no, but in reality, saying no when they need to is an act of self-respect. By respecting their own boundaries, they protect their peace and emotional energy, preventing burnout and ensuring they can give their best to others without losing themselves in the process. Tuning into their intuition for guidance. Sigma empaths have an incredible gift: their intuition. It's like an internal compass that guides them through life, helping them make decisions that are in alignment with their deepest values. While the world around them may be loud and full of opinions, Sigma empaths trust the quiet voice inside them to lead the way. This intuition isn't just about gut feelings, it's a deep connection to their inner wisdom. They've learned to trust their instincts, especially when faced with tough decisions or emotionally charged situations. Whether it's choosing the right path in their personal life, navigating complex relationships, or handling difficult work situations, Sigma empaths listen closely to that inner voice, knowing it will guide them in the right direction. What's beautiful about this intuition is that it helps them stay true to themselves. In a world that often pressures people to conform or act in ways that don't align with their values, Sigma empaths are able to stay grounded and make choices that are authentically theirs. This deep connection to their inner wisdom doesn't just help them navigate the world, it gives them the clarity and strength to lead a life that feels true and fulfilling. The power of solitude for recharging. For Sigma empaths, solitude is not just a preference, it's a necessity. While they are deeply empathetic and can feel the emotions of others intensely, they also know that time alone is the key to restoring their emotional energy. The world can be overwhelming for someone who absorbs so much from those around them, and solitude is the space they need to clear their minds and reconnect with themselves. This time alone is more than just physical space, it's about emotional processing. In solitude, Sigma empaths can reflect on their feelings, let go of any emotional baggage they've been carrying, and recalibrate their energy. It's during these moments of quiet that they can hear their own thoughts clearly, without the noise of the outside world clouding their judgment. Solitude allows them to recharge, to restore their inner balance so they can return to the world with a clearer mind and a renewed sense of purpose. It's not about running away from the world. It's about giving themselves the emotional space they need to stay grounded so they can continue helping others without depleting themselves. Embracing emotional detachment. Emotional detachment is often misunderstood, but for Sigma empaths, it's one of the most powerful tools they have for protecting their well-being. It doesn't mean cutting off emotions or becoming cold. It means knowing when to step back and protect yourself from draining situations or people who don't serve your best interests. Sigma empaths feel deeply, but they've learned the importance of detaching emotionally from anything or anyone that takes more from them than they're able to give. This isn't about shutting off their empathy or ignoring others' needs. It's about recognizing when a situation is becoming toxic, when they've given enough, and when it's time to preserve their own. By embracing emotional detachment, they can maintain clarity in their thoughts and emotions, ensuring they don't become overwhelmed. This detachment allows Sigma empaths to stay focused on their goals without letting external drama or negativity derail their progress. It's not about avoidance, it's about choosing what to engage with and when, ensuring that their emotional state remains intact and that they can continue to give from a place of strength, not exhaustion. Building strong, meaningful connections. Sigma empaths are selective when it comes to their relationships. They don't need a large social circle or a network full of acquaintances. What they value most is the depth of their connections. For them, it's not about quantity, it's about quality. The relationships Sigma empaths form are built on authenticity and mutual respect. They connect with people who value them for who they truly are, not for what they can offer or how they fit into the expectations of others. This allows Sigma empaths to share their true selves without fear of judgment or rejection. They crave relationships where they can be open and vulnerable, where there's a deep understanding of one another's emotions and experiences. These meaningful connections provide emotional nourishment, allowing Sigma empaths to give and receive support in a way that feels real and fulfilling. For Sigma empaths, having just a few genuine connections is far more valuable than being surrounded by a crowd. It's in these relationships that they find true companionship, trust, and emotional safety. Using empathy as a strength, not a burden. Empathy is one of the greatest gifts Sigma empaths have. but it can also feel like a double-edged sword. They feel deeply for others, often understanding their pain, joy, and struggles without even needing words. This ability allows them to connect with people on a profound level and make a positive impact in ways others can't. But here's the key: Sigma empaths don't let their empathy control them. They don't allow themselves to be overwhelmed by the emotions of others. Instead, they embrace their emotional depth as a strength. They use it to uplift, inspire, and support those around them, but always with the understanding that they must protect their own energy. By setting boundaries and knowing when to step back, Sigma empaths ensure that their empathy remains a source of power, not a burden. They are able to deeply connect with others without losing themselves in the process. In doing so, they create real, meaningful relationships while maintaining their own peace and emotional well-being. They show us that true empathy doesn't drain, it empowers. If this video resonated with you, I want to hear from you. How do you embrace your empathy as a strength without letting it overwhelm you? What's one practice you use to find balance and protect your emotional energy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you're navigating this journey. And if you found value in today's video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more tips and insights that can help you live with balance, peace, and purpose. Remember, Sigma Empaths, your emotional depth is your superpower. Use it wisely, and the world will feel the impact. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.